So those of you who watch the podcast will know that I've recently purchased my second van and taken on a staff member, Elliot. He's doing really well, but now we have to get his van fitted out. So we're doing the full shebang on the new van, which is here with me. We've also got a little helper today. So solar panels, roof racks, painting the floor with a protector coat, bolting in the tank, insulating the roof, putting the pole racks, double hose reel, all of that into the van. So I thought I'd do a video because the last video done really well, and you guys seem to like how to put the vans together. So we're going to take you through the process of fitting out a van DIY style, and I hope you enjoy it, guys. So yeah, let's get to it. Yeah, so that was considerably quicker than the last time I've done it in the big van.
Yeah.
This one, wasn't it? It took us a while last time.
Yeah.
So yeah, just gonna get it all dried off now, and yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
So the reason for the foil on the roof, and we're going to do a second layer of slightly different stuff, and it's to stop the water dripping from the ceiling in the colder months, the condensation. So that's a big problem when it comes to window cleaning vans. The amount of water you hold in the back either gets too hot and condensates or too cold and condensates, and because the top of the roof is the coldest part, it all condensates on the roof and you end up with a soaking wet back of the van. Now, particularly if you've got ply lining or electrics in there, you don't want it to be damp. So 2 layers of this thermo bubble wrap stuff. I normally do one going long ways and one going sideways, and that seems to do the trick for all my vans I've had it on. And it seems to do a trick, and it's probably less than 100 quid, but even on the bigger vans we've just used one roll, not even used the whole roll on this Transit Custom, and I don't know how much we're going to use of this next one, but I think it will be probably less than a roll again. So I bought 2 rolls of each. I think they're about 15 or 17 quid each or something like that. They're not loads of money, and yeah, just get it up there and it does the job. that is coat number 1 all done. So that I need to give that some time to dry off. I'll get another coat on that later on today. I'm going to get the roof racks on because that's something I can do now. And then that's it for today. And then tomorrow we'll get the pole racks on, probably the dash cam installed, and maybe solar panels as well. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, let's get it. It is Easter Sunday and the day 2 of trying to get this van functional and up and running. So yesterday, you can see we done a second coat on the floor. It's looking very, very uniform and anti-slippy now. So I've just come down the unit to collect a few bits to work on today. Yeah, there's just a couple of bits I'm going to get done today. Ideally, I'd like to have the solar panels installed today, and probably the pole racks as well. But whether we get there or not is another story. Then we've got to get the tank in, the double hose reel, pumps and controllers, and ideally some shelving before Friday. So we've got 5 days. Effectively, we are working every single day. But it needs to be done, so I might have to put in some late nights. So yeah, I'm going to grab some bits, load them into the van, and I'll see you back at home. Right, because it's a little bit early, I don't want to start cutting metal, making loud noises just yet. It's like 9:30. So I'm going to start with installing the dash cam and what will effectively be Elliot's rear view mirror as well. So the only issue I've got at the moment, and I'll show you quickly, is there's no holder for a rear view camera. So I'm not sure. I'm sure they sent me something with my one, but we'll just deal with that when we get to it. I might have to buy one to stick on. I'm sure there's something that they sent. I'm going to get the box open and we'll go from there. Massive palaver getting that. So we mounted the camera on this side, it's just stuck on. Then this cable had to be run through this, which was an absolute nightmare. So I've tested it, it's all working. I've now just got to hide that somewhere to the front. That's what I'm going to do now. So that's first one in. It's about 2/3 of the way back because you're going to have the water tank, so you don't want to go too close. then the other one will sit just a little bit further back from the face of the van. I have bought some LED strip lights, so I'll be taking that out, wiring them around the van as well, so that'll be good. Go. They line up pretty well, I think. Lovely stuff. Another job done. Right, so I think the last job for today is going to be getting the solar panels on, and then I might try and actually have a bit of a relax on this Sunday, Easter Sunday. We are working tomorrow as well, so I'm just going to measure them up. It's pretty straightforward. Measure them up, cut some uni struts to size, mount them to the roof racks. Shouldn't be a very difficult job at all. Right, so we are getting there. Both panels are put together. I've drilled the holes in this one, and I need 60mm bolts for it to go through the uni strut and be able to tighten up at the bottom, but I've only got 2 of them with me. I think I've got some longer ones at the unit. Obviously now can't drive this van to the unit, so I'm just going to drill the holes in them. Then I'll run down the unit in the other van, see what I've got, and hopefully I can finish it off. And then, yeah, relaxing time. Alright, and that is the process for, you know, all 6 points. I've just got to get sorted. Then there's, with Ford Transit Custom, I'm not sure if they do it in other vans as well, but there's pre-drilled holes in the roof covered by, I don't know if you can see it, the little lump there. Oh, there's one there. These things, they're pre-drilled holes in the roof, and unfortunately they're in awkward positions. They're not on a flat, so I've got to glue a part that's over there to the roof of the van to make it watertight, basically. But I didn't really want to drill a hole in the roof, but it's looking like I might have to if I can't glue to the right area. But we'll see how it goes when we get to that point. See you in a sec. Right, so the panels are on the roof. So now we need to get... So this is where it gets a little bit more complicated. Now we've got to get... Where is it? Not that piece. Not that piece. Not that piece. This piece. So now we've got this piece that we need to glue to the roof. Then we feed the wires from the solar panels through there, and they come out in a hole in the box. That hole in the roof, hole in the box, which I've got to locate now. So this is what it looks like. And then if we get a screwdriver probably, and poke it in. Hang on, I'm going to put you down. was a little more difficult than I thought. But you can see now, there's the hole. Goes through the van. And then you can see the daylight through it. So now we've got to work out what we're going to do threading wise with the solar panels. I think it's this cable here that comes through the roof anyway. So that's nice and straightforward. Then we've got to connect them up with these. So yeah, let's do that. Welcome back to another day. It is now Bank Holiday Monday, so this is day 3 working on the van. We've only got a couple of hours to work on the van now. Just dropped Elliot with the van at my house and we're going to drive down to the unit. I'm meeting Dan here to do a podcast, so we're going to get the water tank installed with the frame, I think, if we can. And yeah, hopefully that's ready to go, and then if we can finish off tomorrow, that would be ideal, because although we don't need the van until Friday, I'll be handy if we had the van ready for Wednesday. So yeah, we're going to get all set up and ready, and then we will catch you in a second.
So the tank's Unistrated in 650 litres.
Introduce yourself, because you've come out of nowhere on this.
And here we go, the big guns have arrived, finally. So you can see now, tank's taking shape. The Unistrut is working an absolute charm. Matey's been on the floor. Adjustable. So you can see now, we've come along, built a big frame here, comes down, Unistrut along, into, I know it's only flimsy, but into the bulkhead, and we had to get our hand up here. You can see where we've got 2 there. Whoop, 2 there, and then there's 2 on the other side of this as well. And then we've just literally nut and bolt straight through the floor. And there we go. Pretty straightforward. How long did it take, Ryan?
What time we get her out? At 2?
Yeah, about an hour and a half ago. So about an hour and a half. So in an hour and a half you can cut all the Unistrut and get it in. It's really not that hard of a job. But it's a lot better than
Hey, to be fair though, first time round it took us a lot longer than
yeah,
this.
I know, yeah, now we know what we're doing. But it's a lot better than what am I trying to say? Ratchet straps. And how much was the materials?
This Unistrut's like 30 quid. It's like 15 quid a length.
So would you, how much of all the nuts and bolts and that? 40 quid?
Probably 40 quid, yeah.
Easy, 40 quid and you're in. Away you go. Okay then guys, well, hope you enjoy.
Podcast time. Right, here we are. Back again, day 4. 4th day, last... Oh God, dropped my keys. 4th day, last day. What have we got to do today? We have got to install the double hose reel with its, various fittings and hoses and all that good stuff. Then we have got to install the shelving. So the shelving will house the pump controllers. Got 2 pumps, 2 controllers to go on. Toolbox, trad bucket, pump and sprayer, some spare chemicals, and then just a slot for some spare stuff, extension reel, and I think that's it. We've got some lights to install as well, which we'll do. But here's the double hose reel. So I'll start getting that fitted. We'll probably fit that first because that involves drilling into the van, so we'll get that sorted. Then we've got fittings, pump and controllers, lights. Elliot's just gone to get the extension reel and the terminals for the battery, so that the solar panels will charge the battery. And yeah, so we're going to crack on. I'll put some clips up. I'll catch you in a minute.
They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that could make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck.
Right, so we just forgot to film because it was a bit stressful, but we drilled the 4 holes where this is going to go, and you can kind of see them there lining up. So now we're just going to bolt it all in and hope it works for the best. There's a couple of awkward ones, but 3 of them should be absolutely fine. So I'm going to prop you there whilst we sort this out. Under we go.
That I'll do what I wanna do. I got a different path from everyone, and that includes you. Who are you to tell me how to live life? In these times it feels like nobody is right, yeah. So I'ma figure out what else we succeed, and then invest all of my time into that and proceed. I need whatever the hell could make me happy, and I don't think you have a clue what could that be. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that could make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that could make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. I think this life could be special if I get rid of the devils. They think that I am a rebel, I think they want me to settle. There's nobody on my level. They think that work is too stressful, I think that work is essential. The grind is all in your mental, and I don't think you understand what I'll go through just to be in control of my life soon. All the negativity, man, I'm immune. I don't really need a mask with all I've been through. I've been making changes for the ages. 5-10 year plans are contagious. I attack that shit, I'm tenacious. And if you ain't, get the fuck out of my way then. Got one life, I won't regret it. I will fight until I get it. I'll look back one day from heaven and say, damn, I learned some lessons. And say, damn, I have no questions. I had fun in every second, and the journey was a blessing, yeah. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range, cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you...
The time is 7:05 in the evening, and for all intents and purposes, we are done. I will show you tanks bolted in. We've got ladders here. Don't know if that's going to work. Yeah, lights are installed on a switch as well now, which is quite handy. So they don't come on every time. They are a bit, they do need to be stuck down a little bit better. But he can just turn them on if and when he needs them, if he's working late or in the winter. We can have them on. At the back, I mean, it's not the prettiest of things, but it was much easier to mount onto this board than it was to mount on straight onto there. So they're all on, they are working, but I've got no water in the tank, so I want to turn them on. Got a vax on the job for Elliot tomorrow. We've got extension reel, trad bucket, sprayer, spare chemicals, spare towels, and we've got room to put some more stuff if we need it. We're both lost the will to live getting these installed. Anyone who's done that before will know what it's like. We do still need to add Elliot's 45-foot pole.
Due time.
Yeah, but that's not even made up at the moment. So we're going to get through tomorrow.
See how we go.
Don't forget your golf clubs. And then we'll just add stuff as we need it, but still got plenty of room for like stuff here.
All important stuff.
And Elliot's going to go fill up the tank now, and we'll hope it doesn't leak. So yeah, I think the solar panels are working. We'll also find that out at some point if they aren't. But yeah, who knows? Over and out. I'll keep you posted, and I'm going to do a double van tour. So I know lots of you have been asking for a van tour. My van currently has seen better days, but we have added a new soft wash system. And I don't even think I'd done a van tour when I first built it. So yeah, we're going to get going, get some dinner, get some sleep, ready for tomorrow. I'll see you in the next one. Right, we have got a couple of maintenance little bitties to do on this van. It's been out a couple of days. Solar panels aren't working properly. I'm not entirely sure why, but I've had to order some new cables for them. Hopefully that sorts them out, but we're getting errors all the time, which is obviously not ideal. So we're going to rewire that. I've got to fix the shelving to the wall, but firstly and most importantly, we've got to put the new number plate on. So let's get that done. Right, so we had one more thing to get done on Elliot's van. Managed to fix the solar panels. I had to order a new controller, so I'm just in the process of getting the first one replaced on warranty. But I will show you now the finished product. Man, I'm so happy with it. It looks so good.